Terminating oil insulated 15 kilovolt cable requires specific procedures. The time it takes to complete a termination depends on the method used and the technician's experience. Here's a breakdown of the process. Firstly, you'll need the right materials and tools, including an oil-filled cable termination kit, termination tools like crimping tools and a heat shrink gun, and safety equipment such as gloves and safety glasses. The termination process consists of several steps. 1. Stripping and preparing the cable. This involves removing the outer jacket and shielding to expose the conductor and insulation. Make sure to clean the conductor and insulation surfaces thoroughly. 2. Installing the grounding clamp. Position the grounding clamp over the cable shield and tighten it securely. 3. Applying the oil reservoir. Install the oil reservoir over the cable insulation and tighten it according to the manufacturer's instructions. Fill the reservoir with the appropriate insulating oil. 4. Connecting the conductor. Crimp the lug connector onto the cable conductor using a suitable crimping tool. Insert the lug into the termination fitting and tighten it properly. 5. Insulating the termination. Apply heat shrink tubing over the exposed conductor, reservoir, and termination fitting. Use a heat shrink gun to shrink the tubing, creating an airtight seal. The estimated termination time varies. An experienced technician can typically complete a termination in 2 to 3 hours. A newer technician may take 3 to 4 hours. Keep in mind these time estimates do not include planning, site preparation, and cleanup. It's recommended to have at least 2 qualified technicians working together for safety. Also, allow sufficient time for the insulating oil to cool before energizing the cable. When splicing EPR insulated cable to oil insulated cable, some additional steps are necessary. Firstly, prepare the EPR cable by stripping and preparing it in the same way as the oil insulated cable. Secondly, install a transition connector between the 2 types of cable. This connector ensures electrical continuity while maintaining the integrity of the insulation. Finally, terminate the EPR cable end of the transition connector using appropriate methods for EPR insulation. Remember that high voltage work can be dangerous. Always adhere to safety regulations and guidelines. Proper grounding, insulation, and personal protective equipment are essential to prevent electrical shock and other hazards. Consult with qualified professionals and refer to industry standards for specific guidance on terminating and splicing high voltage cables.